Hi, Virgo, and welcome back to Appalachian Tarot. I'm so very glad that you have decided to join me this week. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Very glad that you're here with us. We're going to go ahead and jump right into the reading, beginning with a Seasons of the Witch Oracle card. I'm using the Beltane deck since we're in spring. Please go ahead and as I'm shuffling, give me a thumbs up, a like, and then subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a reading. And if this resonates with you and you think there's another Virgo in your life it might resonate with, go ahead and share it with a friend. Alright, Virgo, I hope you're doing well this week. And I just want to go ahead and remind y'all that this is a collective reading for the sign of Virgo. However, that applies to you, whether you are sun, moon, rising, whatever the case may be. But because it is a collective reading, it is important that you take what resonates and leave the rest. It's just for someone else who's watching. So you don't want to go ahead and confuse yourself. Use your own intuition to find out what the universe is trying to say to you through me and through the cards. We're going to go ahead and shuffle, shuffle, shuffle until, oh, no, we're not going to shuffle, shuffle, shuffle because we have a card here. Hand fasting. The pools pulse through all that I am. No hidden form is left untouched. I am willing. I am risking. For I yearn for unity spilled lustrously upon my lips. Isn't that a beautiful card? All right. Is this a love reading? Quite possibly for some of you, Virgo. Let's go ahead and go to the book, since not all of you will be familiar with the Seasons of the Witch. Your keyword, Virgo, is unity. You do not have to go it alone, Sacred One, as help and support are available to you. There are people in your orbit who wish to be a part of your sacred journey. It can feel as though you are taking a risk and trusting someone else with the most important parts of your life. This is true. But partnerships have the potential to transform into lifelong systems of support and joy, if you let them. Hand fasting comes to you because your situation requires the help of another. If you are struggling in your business or career, consider finding a business partner with the skills you lack. If you're struggling to complete a project on your own, seek a guide or mentor who can teach you the methods so you don't have to waste your time. If you're struggling to make ends meet, consider asking loved ones for a little bit of help. There is no shame in seeking a helping hand, especially from those who are already devoted to you. This is what partnerships are about. They are a give and take without keeping score. Alrighty. It's a beautiful card. It's a card of union. It's a card of union. Yeah, a song just came into my head, an old labor song. Solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. Some of you could need to organize your workplaces. I'm getting that sense. But for some of you, this could just be reaching out to a trusted individual who's already in your life, or finding someone who has the skills you need in order to succeed. We'll go ahead and go to the tarot and get more into this and figure out exactly what it is the universe is trying to say. But Virgo, I reckon that you already have some inkling about what the universe is trying to communicate to you specifically. So while I'm shuffling my tarot cards here, I want you to go ahead and meditate on that. Meditate on the hand fastings card and just kind of try and access your own intuition. What is the universe trying to say to Virgo? What kind of partnership does Virgo need? What is something Virgo can use some help on? Oh, okay. Keep shuffling. All right. Just keep meditating, Virgo, while I shuffle. It takes as long as it takes. Once the universe gives me a sign to stop, I'll stop. In the meantime, you just sit there, close your eyes, access that third eye, and meditate on what it is the universe is trying to say to you here. No. Cut. These cards are... Yeah, that's why I don't like shuffling up there. It blows the candles. These candles may go out during this reading, but that's alright. Oh. Yeah. Alright. I don't know what just happened there. You told me to pull some cards out of the middle and put them on top, so that's what we did, and that's what we're going to flip over here. Beginning with the Ace of Cups reverse. This is you right now. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of sadness, Virgo, and I'm sorry. I'm also seeing some like a blocked creativity, and it says that writer's block is what comes to mind, something like that. But I am seeing that you're also holding some things in. There's pain inside of you that you've not let out. What exactly this is in reference to, I don't know yet. I do get the feeling that for a lot of you, this is about love and relationships. And of course, hand fasting is very much a romantic card, in that hand fasting in sort of the ancient Celtic tradition would have been a way for a couple to marry for a year and a day. And if it didn't work out, they would go their separate ways, and no one was held in any lower esteem because of it. And in fact, in in Scottish tradition, a hand fasting would have involved a man and a woman coming together for a year and a day, and any children born of that union, if the couple decided after the year and a day to go their separate ways, would have been the responsibility of the man. And I don't know why I bring that up, but it does feel pertinent to some of you at least. So we'll keep going. What is blocking you? Ten of Swords. Yeah, I get the feeling that for some of you, this is a card of new relationships. Something has ended here, and it has ended very, very painfully, and that is why you are in need of some help. Yeah, this is not a great energy, Virgo. I'm very sorry. I'm getting a sense that there's a lot of pain here right now. This came through in Leo's reading as well. That's interesting. And I say that as one of the candles starts to go out. It's almost like a candle has gone out of your life. Like a relationship was burning strong, and then it's gone. Blow the candles out. Looks like a solo tonight, but I think that I'll be alright. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Virgo. I really am. But the hand fasting card is one of hope and reaching out for assistance and partnerships. So, whatever this is, whether it is the loss of a job, financial difficulties, I do get the feeling more that this is some sort of emotional pain that you're in. You need to seek the help of those around you. You need to rely on the community that you have established. And if this is financial difficulties, reaching out to friends and family for a helping hand is not something to be ashamed of. That's what friends and family do for one another. If your friends and family can't help, though, maybe access a mutual aid organization in your area there could be someone or a group of people who are willing to help you just because they're good people and they understand that sometimes good people need help. In your immediate past is the King of Wands. Virgo, I get the feeling you are somebody who's had to overcome a lot of challenges in your life. There have been a lot of obstacles in your way. I still am not getting a super clear feeling as to what this is. I don't know if this is you getting out of a very toxic relationship, possibly an abusive relationship. Certainly, and this is the suit of wands is fire energy. It is the plane of action, of progress, of movement, motion. Movement and motion are the same thing, but you get what I'm saying. You have taken some initiative to change your life, but there have been a lot of things that you've had to overcome in order to do that. This in your immediate past indicates to me that you are already taking charge of your happiness. You have realized, as painful as this ending was, and golly, there's a lot of pain there, you are understanding that this is... You are the author of your own future, and you are trying to make yourself as happy as you can, and you are doing what needs to be done. If nothing changes in your immediate future, yeah, there's going to be more pain. So you do need to reach out for help. You cannot go this alone. What I'm seeing here with the King of Pentacles reversed in your future, if you don't change course, and that's how I read this card here in the immediate future, is this is the future if you don't change anything. The whole point of tarot readings, I think, is to give us some guidance for how we should proceed. It's not necessarily fortune telling. It's you know, it's not that I'm telling you exactly what's going to happen. I'm telling you what the universe is seeing you right here, and then the rest of this is kind of okay. And if you follow the universe's advice, this is where you end up, and we'll get there. But right now, if you don't follow the universe's advice and you just continue on as you have been, and it seems like you have not been talking to people about how you really feel, you have not been reaching out to folks about what it is that is really going on with you, Virgo, I just see that you're going to continue wallowing in pain, and I don't think that you want to do that. Maybe you do. Maybe you are an emotional masochist and you enjoy the pain, and if you do, I mean, if that's your kind of thing, I click off the video. There's probably nothing else here for you. Go enjoy your misery. But I get the feeling, Virgo, that you're not somebody who enjoys pain. That you are somebody who is really, really looking to create a happy life for themselves. You just need some help. What kind of help that is, you know better than I do. But you do need some help right now, Virgo. And it is okay to ask for that. Okay, and you're conscious of the fact that there is something that has come to an end. You are conscious of the fact that there is a rebirth going on, that there is something happening here. This is the Death card. The Death card is not necessarily a bad card. It's a card of rebirth. Now, this ending was painful. Whatever this was, this Ten of Swords indicates a painful ending has happened for you. But the Death card indicates to me that you are rising from the ashes like a phoenix, or that you at least have a desire to do that. But I don't know that you can do it alone. This handfasting card is, again, a card of needing help, of seeking help and partnership and community and union. And to me, you have been trying to do this by yourself, Virgo, and I just want to stop and ask, how's that working out for you? You know? Is that really... Are you happy? Because I'm not getting that you're happy. And I'm getting that you've tried and tried and tried with this King of Wands, but that you're just not able to make yourself happy. You could need to seek professional help. So there's nothing wrong with seeing a therapist. Got a therapist myself, love her to bits. You might want to, I mean, if you're not comfortable going to a therapist, maybe speak to a trusted spiritual leader, whether that be clergy, whether that be, you know, a priest or an imam or a rabbi, or the leader of your coven or whatever it is. You know, everyone has a different faith background, and that's fine. I'm something of a universalist. You know, I think all religions lead back to an ultimate truth. So I'm not here to tell you, you know, which religion is right or wrong. I'm here to tell you that there could be a spiritual leader who can help you. But I do get the feeling that you do need some help, Virgo. And that this death card is you representing that there is a transformation happening in your life, you understanding that, but you not necessarily knowing what to do. You can rise like a phoenix from the ashes, but you can't do it alone. You just can't. In your subconscious, we have the Four of Cups. Okay, I'm going to say the Six of Cups, but this is the Four of Cups. Cancer energy, lots of... Okay, so we have water here with the Ace of Cups reversed. We have water here, and we have water here. You could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart somewhere. Or you could just be somebody with a lot of feelings, Virgo. And that's totally fine. You're allowed to have feelings. I do get the feeling that you, in your subconscious, understand that things cannot go on as they have been, but you feel very disconnected from your own happiness and from your own intuition. I get the feeling that some of you are quite possibly in a state of depression that is preventing you from reaching out. You have isolated yourselves to a degree which is frankly unhealthy. You're not able to see what is in front of you because you're so focused on what is lost. You want to move forward. You've tried to move forward with the King of Wands here, but you're conscious of the need to move forward because whatever has happened here and ended with this Ten of Swords, you are conscious that it is over, it is done, there is no going back, it is time to be reborn and to move forward. But you can't stop dwelling on what it is that you have lost. You can't stop. If this is a breakup, you can't get this person off your mind. This person is the first thing you think of in the morning when you wake up, and they are the last thing you think of at night when you go to bed. This person is nagging at your soul. And I get the feeling, though, that it's over. Like, it's done. There's a Destiny's Child song that just came to mind. I don't think it was by them originally. I think it was originally by the Bee Gees. It's called Emotions. But, you know, it's over and done, but the heartache lives on inside is the song lyric that came to mind. In the words of a broken heart, it's just emotions taking me over. I feel like you are just so consumed with your emotions that you don't have a healthy outlet for them. And I think that this hand fastings card is telling you it's okay to express to people around you, to your friends and your family, just how sad and hurt and depressed you are. And it may also be telling you that you are so depressed that you need the help of a clinical professional. You may take what resonates, leave the rest, but I do get the feeling that for some of you that's the case. All right, your control over the situation, you've got the Hangman. Yeah, you're just stuck. You are just stuck. And again, more water energy. Okay. Your thinking is shifting, but you're stuck. It's not shifting fast enough. You understand that there's a change that needs to happen with this death card, but your control over the situation is limited because you're just sort of stagnant. I really do think that some of you are quite possibly, and I'm not in a position to diagnose anyone, so take this with several grains of salt, but I do get just an energy of depression here. And I think that for some of you, Virgo, you're going to need, some of my Virgos here, lovelies, you're going to just need to seek professional help. You have the ability to rise like a phoenix from the ashes, but I do just, there's so much pain here, it may be too much, it may be overwhelming you. And you may be unable to process it by yourself, and there's no shame in that, Virgo. There's absolutely no shame in that. What's the outside influence over the situation? Knight of Wands reversed. You have been hurt. Yeah. I am definitely getting the feeling that somebody, somewhere, has broken your heart and that you are finding it very difficult. You know what? I'm also getting a sense, this is what I've been trying to communicate, and I can't believe I haven't hit on this word before. Loneliness. You're lonely, Virgo. There's a sense of loneliness here. And reaching out to your friends and family and saying, you know what, I'm lonely. Can you please spend more time with me? Everyone's busy. I get it. Everyone has a very busy life. And because people are so busy in this modern age, I think that we oftentimes get so wrapped up in ourself and our own schedule that we don't necessarily notice the sadness of those around us and the pain that those we love are in. Your friends and family may not necessarily know how much you're hurting, and I think that you need to tell them that. And I think you need to just go ahead and say, hey, I'd like to spend more time with you, because sitting at home dwelling on what went wrong with this person in my past, or this situation in my past, if this isn't a love reading for you, although I think for most of you it is. This is about some sort of heartache. You need to you just need to articulate that to them and not be afraid to reach out. But y'all, I'm really, really getting that somebody in your past has hurt you. That there's whoever this person is that you can't get over, whoever this person is that is stuck on your mind, that they are not worth the time and energy, because they did not realize what you were worth, Virgo. They didn't know what they had when they had it. And I'm real sorry that happened to you. But this person, I'm not getting a good energy from them. And this could be more than one person. For those of you who this isn't a love reading for, this could be that there are people who have been working against you. There are people who are not on your side. If this is a business reading for you, you need to look at your business partners or your employer or employees and find out what's going on. Something's wrong. But for most of you, this is coming through as a love reading here, and I think that you just need to really. This is your ex. This is your ex, straight up. All right. Your hopes and fears. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. You want to move forward. You want to move on. But you're stuck here as the Hangman. You know that you need to move on because you've got the Death card here. You want to. You hope you can move on with the Wheel of Fortune here. You're ready for this new cycle. You're just stuck. And the only way for you to get unstuck is to ask for help, Virgo. That's just it. I mean, I could end the reading here. I'm not going to. We still got one more card and then another oracle card to draw. But for me, I mean, this is it. This reading is very straightforward. You are stuck in your own misery. You need help moving forward to a place of joy and happiness. You have to reach out and ask for help. You've been scared to do that. Asking for help puts you in a very vulnerable position. And that is not always, I mean, that is never a fun place to be. No one likes feeling vulnerable, right? But if you don't move forward, Virgo, you're going to continue with this King of Pentacles energy, which interestingly is your energy. That is Virgo energy right there. You got to reach out to your community. You got to reach out and ask for help, Virgo. This situation is not going to get better until you do. You're so desperate for it to get better. I really do get the feeling that you want this situation to come to an end. You want to move into a cycle of happiness. Let's see what the most likely outcome here is. The World reversed. Yeah. Earth energy. That's Virgo energy. You're seeking, I mean, it says on the card, I'm going to let you see it. Seeking personal closure. No closure. Incompletion. The most likely outcome, to me, where that fell as reversed, is saying that you will get that personal closure. That you will find completion. But only when you seek out the help of others. I really do believe that. I think you have to seek out the help of others. In Virgo, that is not something that you want to do. I get the feeling that you are incredibly reluctant. There's a fierce independent streak about you, Virgo. And so asking for help seems to be challenging, but I think you won't be happy until you do. And I just think, look, I just want to point a few things out here. First of all, the 3 cards of the major arcana that deal with cycles coming to an end, death, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World, are all in your reading. But so is the Hanged Man, which is the major arcana for being stuck. Now, sometimes being stuck is something we do to ourselves, and it's something that we need to do for ourselves. Sometimes we need to pause. Sometimes we need to just accept where we're at and surrender and just be still. If the Hermit card had come out here too, I would have just been sort of, yeah. But I mean, we have these 3 very powerful cards about cycles. And then the Handfasting card. The only way this is going to come to an end is when you break the cycle that you're in and ask for help. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. What can't we see? The Tower reversed. Yeah. I do get the feeling that there was a very, very painful and abrupt end of some sort in your past that has been really holding you back and has keeping you down, that you didn't want this to end, perhaps, or you didn't want it to end the way it did, but it did. We are where we are. There's a lot of pain in this card, but this is also, I mean, this is the card of abrupt changes. In reversed, it is also a card of sort of resisting those changes. And I do get the feeling that you are, even though you know you need to move forward, you are sort of resisting. I think you're afraid of letting go of whatever, whoever this Knight of Wands here is, you're afraid of letting go. I think you're still in love with this person, and that's fine. You're allowed to still be in love with this person. But you have to start the process of moving on. You can't just stop loving someone. It doesn't work like that. But you do need to start the process of moving on. Because I am getting the feeling that, like, whatever this is, with the 10 of Swords here, and the Death card, and the Wheel of Fortune card, and the World, and now the Tower, it's over, Virgo. It's over and done, but the heartache lives on inside. But you don't have to have that heartache live on forever. You don't. Stop resisting. Ask for help. Oh, sweet Virgo. It's okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Let others in. Let your community, your family, your friends, a therapist, if a spiritual leader, let them help you with whatever this is. Don't suffer in silence. Don't suffer in silence. Okay, let's go to Virgo. I'm going to do 2 cards. I feel like I want to do 2. The universe is telling me to use the Roast Iconic Oracle here. The Roast Iconic Oracle is, I'll let you read. 30 cards for getting wrecked by the universe. This is straight talk. The universe does not mince its words with the Roast Iconic Oracle. And I do feel like there is a need for some tough love here, Virgo. So I'm getting the feeling that the universe just wants me to give you two oracle cards to end with. One is from the Roast Iconic, and then they want me to go to the Oracle of Delphi, which tends to be more optimistic. But I do feel like you need a little bit of tough love here, Virgo. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a Roast Iconic card. As soon as one pops out, I will pull it, and then we'll read from the book. Okay. Oh, we got one. Okay, what do we have here? Tinfoil hat. Okay. Okay. I'm getting the feeling that this is about accessing your own intuition, but, you know, not going down a rabbit hole of conspiracy theories. Also kind of loving the cat. Let's see here. Okay, and these are not necessarily in alphabetical order, so it might take me a second to find... Oh, nope, here it is. All right. Don't believe everything you think. Conspiracy theories are just that. Theories. Does the situation at hand reflect reality? Do you have all the facts available to you, or just the ones that make your life easier? I think that you have convinced yourself that this person is your soulmate, and that they're not, or that this is a situation that you deserve. You don't. You deserve to be happy, Virgo. Whatever it is, I think there are some self-limiting beliefs here, and that you're thinking a little bit negatively about yourself, and that you're thinking maybe negatively about the people around you, that they're not going to be willing to help you. And I think you're going to be surprised that when you reach out for help, that people will come to your aid. I do think that you are in this energy of fear and of insecurity, and you need to just find the courage within yourself to ask for help. Asking for help takes courage. It does, because it puts us in a very vulnerable place. It is admitting that we cannot do something on our own. And especially if you're watching in America, we are a culture that values individual success. Like we're very atomized in our culture, and we value individual responsibility, pulling yourself up from your bootstraps, doing it for yourself. And there is something to be said for that. Sorry, my dog just ran across the living room. And now he's running back. So I think the universe is really kind of maybe speaking through my dog, saying, yes, yes, yes. Either that or he has found a bug. But whatever the case may be, look, individual responsibility, beautiful thing in some regards. But we are not beings that are meant to be in isolation. We are beings that are meant to be in community. And Virgo, I just get the feeling that you need to seek out help from your community here. And that's what the tinfoil hat card is representing. That's what the hand fasting card is representing. You need help right now. And there is no shame in asking for help. Let's pull an Oracle of Delphi card to end on and see what the universe wants to send you off with this week, Virgo. Oh, and that was pretty quick. Artist, dream, design, craft, create. Yeah. Create a better future for yourself, Virgo. Dream big. You know, your future's bright. I really get the feeling, but you just need help. There's happiness out there for you to find. You just have to... You have to take the initiative. You are the... Virgo, I'm getting the feeling that as badly as you've been hurt in the past, that right now you are the author of your own misfortune, that you are the architect of your own sadness, that you have built the cage of grief that you are currently living in. And whatever the situation is, it just occurred to me that some of you could have lost a loved one. This could, when I said grief, I saw the death card here. Painful endings with the Ten of Swords, hand fasting being romantic. You could have lost a loved one. You could be just trapped in actual grief for a departed loved one. But it doesn't have to be that for all of you. Some of you, this is just a breakup, and some of you, this is... I do get the feeling for some of you, at least, this is some sort of failed idea or business, as I said at the beginning. But I think for the vast majority of you, this is some sort of situation that you are not able to move on from. I think it has to do with a lot of you with another person, but either way, what I'm seeing is a lot of depression and sadness, and I think that you have to free yourself from the cage that you have trapped yourself in, and you can only do that with help from other folks. So Virgo, I hope you found this reading helpful and useful. I know it's run a little bit longer than usual, but the universe had a lot to say to you. Virgo, best of luck to you. I wish you all the happiness and joy that you deserve. You're a beautiful soul. You are a divine being. I really want you to reach out and ask for the help that you need and you deserve. All right, Virgo, you take care of yourselves. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.